During the first 7 days of 2023, we unite around the world to co-create a global field of intention and action for the healing and replenishment of Mother Earth and all her children. Shedding the noise and distractions, we slow down and listen to the whispers of our heart's calling. In sacred space, we attune to the language of essence, the radiance of life shining through our familiar patterns and stories, guiding our way forward. As we follow the path of essence, we reawaken our ancient knowing of how to live with nature, as nature. Together, we seed the new year with clarity, courage, and commitment to live lightly and lovingly, cultivating that which is most essential and nourishing for the thriving of all life.
Welcome, everyone, to day 5 of 7 days of rest and return to essence. And our theme today is truth. And we will go a little more deeply today into the Global Silent Minute, whose theme this year is Reorient to Truth Through Silence. So let's take just a moment and breathe together. As we come into our field of heart coherence, which is there always. And yet in these moments, we feel the pulse as our hearts unite across distance. And as we once again pulse our love out into the world. So let's breathe together for just a moment. And I invite all of us in this moment. Usually you would see Teresa here, and she's asked me to make some introductions and do a bit of the facilitation today. She is with so many of our friends on the west coast of the United States in the midst of some serious weather. So let's send her some love and protection. So we love you, Teresa. She's with us behind the scenes. So please give a warm welcome to Wendy Thompson, a dear friend and co-worker who joins us from Sydney, Australia. Wendy is co-founder of the Global Silent Minute, a creative practitioner in the screen arts. She's an educator and a playwright. Wendy strives to create work imbued with purpose, to touch the heart with radiant, synthetic beauty through stage, screens of all sizes, and interactive forums. Wendy, welcome to the Global Coherence Pulse.
Thank you, Dot, and welcome everyone. So I'm going to say a few words about the Global Silent Minute's theme of truth for 2023, relate that to the story of the original Silent Minute, and invite participation in a short experiment to deepen our understanding of truth. So the annual Global Silent Minute on 21 December each year provides an opportunity to sound the energetic pulse for the yearly cycle, which then reverberates through 365 planetary heartbeats in silence in our daily rhythm at 9 p.m. GMT. Since its inception 4 years ago, we have paused in December to recalibrate our identity within the heart for 2020, to revitalise this identity from the well or the chalice of silence residing deep within the heart for 2021, and to regenerate our relationship with the Mother of the World, or Gaia, through synchronising our heartbeat with hers for 2022. The three notes of these 3 years form a foundational chord of the Global Silent Minute that we're building upon for 2023 as we reorient to the compass of truth through silence. So what is truth? In the context of the physical, visible, or manifest world, truth may be defined as being in accord with fact or reality. But we know that the physical or manifest world is only one of the 3 worlds we inhabit. The other 2 are the world of spirit, known also as the fiery world, and the world of soul, known also as the subtle world. Our task is to live simultaneously within the 3 worlds, so that what rings through from the cosmos, or the cosmic bell, rings through the planet, Mount Kailash, known as the planetary bell, and rings through the bell within each and every one of us. Far from being an abstraction, this truth is rhythmic sound that pierces and shatters anything that doesn't resonate with its purity, and at the same time resurrects or restores our ancient knowing or essence. As we live simultaneously within the 3 worlds, we know truth as the realization of cosmic laws based on direct experience. We know when something strikes a chord and rings true within us. It's undeniable, it's visceral, it may be shattering or enlightening. It is always clarifying, and it bears the fragrance of synthesis, the whole. Our planet is in need of a new compass calibrated to this gorgeous beauty of truth. As listen is an anagram of silent, we invite deep listening in the silence to this alignment between the worlds, to what is ringing through, and dare to give voice to the harmonizing beauty of truth. It's no accident that the original Silent Minute, the Big Ben Silent Minute, was intimately connected with this rhythmic pulsing of sound in the form of the ringing of the bells from the Tower of Big Ben in London. Introduced by Wellesley Tudor Pole in 1940, the Silent Minute, broadcast on BBC Radio, was preceded by the ringing of bells every night at 9 p.m. GMT, which brought the country and her allies to a point of stillness before inviting the assistance of an army of goodwill from the other side of the veil, to bring an end to World War II. The seed or vision for the Silent Minute was itself born on a battlefield outside Jerusalem in World War I, where 2 comrades recognised the need to provide to provide an opportunity through silence for millions on the other side longing to play their part. When we launched the Global Silent Minute back in 2019 to meet the challenges facing humanity today, Big Ben was undergoing extensive renovations and its bells were silenced. It was fitting to recognise the subtle ringing of the bells emanating from one of the most sacred mountains in Tibet, in the Himalayas, Mount Kailash, known as the Mountain of the Bell. In the story of the Silent Minute, we have the fiery spark or vision in World War I that took Wellesley Tudorpole 23 years to bring into in the manifest world in the form of the Silent Minute. It had unprecedented impact in uniting hearts around the world and across the veil to assist to end the war. Today, our unity of hearts across distance, around the world and across the veil, holds the same power to significantly impact our destiny. We call this silence as action. So let us experiment with this silence as action as we reorient to the compass of truth through silence. I invite you to close your eyes and take a moment to center yourself in the silence of your heart. And now become aware of the resounding chamber within you that operates like a bell that lets you know when something rings true. What senses and sensations for you let you know when something rings true? And now, imagine that all over this planet, there are over 7.8 billion people in incarnation who, within the silence of their hearts, are aware of this bell within. And in addition to those in incarnation, there are millions, if not billions, residing in the subtle world, longing to play their part in addressing the challenges we face today. As we connect through the silence of the heart, around the world and across the veil, we become aware of the subtle sound ringing through the mountain of the bell, Mount Kailash in Tibet, the planetary bell. And as a group, let's transfer our awareness into the planetary bell, Mount Kailash, and listen and discern what impressions arise in the heart of the planetary bell in relation to truth. And now, tune into and discern the source of the rhythmic sound that is pulsing through the planetary bell, to become aware of the currents and waves flowing from the cosmic bell at the heart of the universe. And let us transfer our group awareness into the cosmic bell, and for a moment experience the rhythmic sound of truth at its source as we listen and discern impressions that arise. And become aware of the intimacy of relationship that connects and flows through from the cosmic bell, through the planetary bell, through to the bell within each and every one of us. And take a moment to feel our alignment to this compass of truth and its rhythmic sound that rings through, that rings true. And then gently bring yourself back to the locality where you are in the manifest world. And shortly, in the meditation itself, we will continue to work with the rhythmic sound of truth.
Thank you, Wendy. Just beautiful. As we continue to breathe together, to pulse together, to radiate out our love and healing and reorient to truth, it is a great joy to welcome Tammy Briggs, a therapeutic harpist and founder of Musical Reflections. Through the vibrations of the harp, the intention of Tammy's music is to help you connect with your own inner peace so that you can radiate it out from your heart to help bring love and peace to the world. Tammy, welcome to the Global Coherence Pulse. Thank you for bringing the beauty of yourself and the harp to the pulse.
Thank you, Dot and Teresa and Wendy. What a joy to be with you today. So as I play, I would invite you to connect with the rhythmic sound of your heart that Wendy so beautifully brought us into that coherence. And I would invite you to think about what is your wholeness in truth as I play. This is an invitation, and at some point I'm going to play the beloved universal song Kumbaya, and we're all on mute, so as I play this song I would invite you to think about your wholesome truth. Do you want to sing, cry, listen? Maybe you want to create your own word of peacing, joying, blissing, loving. And this is a prelude into the beautiful golden silent minute that Dot's going to lead us into at 9 GMT.
today is day 5 of 7 days of rest and return to essence. Through the beauty of the rhythm of this heart, we experience resting and returning, knowing, realizing essence. And today, we reorient to truth through silence. During our global coherence pulse, we joyfully observe the exact same 9 p.m. GMT global silent minute with millions, both sides of the veil, calling for global cooperation, peace, and freedom as we come to rest in the knowing and healing balm of essence. The original Big Ben silent minute helped to end World War II. After the war, a high-ranking German officer acknowledged the power of what he called the Allies' secret weapon, the silent minute, for which Germany had no defense. In these times, we have an opportunity to use silence as action in sacred unity as we hold the shared intention to end all war, to bring peace to humankind and all life. The power of silence is greater than we know. Let us prepare now to enter a global silent minute together. With a deep breath, we activate the spirit of peace in our own hearts. And we unite our fiery hearts across distance. And now we invite all those on the other side of the veil to join us. The next thing you will hear is a Tibetan singing bowl as we reorient to truth through silence.
Thank you, Tammy. That's so beautiful. We will now experience a meditation in silence with the sounding of a singing bowl 12 times, followed by silence and the sounding of a singing bowl again playing 12 times, bringing us back. With every sound of the singing bowl, in the power of silence as action in sacred unity, we deepen our presence in essence, in a resonant field of heart coherence as we reorient to truth, immersing in truth as rhythmic sound and radiating and pulsing this loving and healing energy to all of life.
Oh, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment with Tammy and Wendy and pulse. Let us pulse as we reorient to truth through silence, as we love so deeply. As radiate and pulse this joy, which is the health of spirit. We take it into our own hearts and we anchor it like the trees right down through our roots, through Gaia, and we expand it upward and outward to cosmos itself. And let's send some love to Wendy and Tammy.
And
Thank you so
And
much.
Dot.
And
Thank you so
And
much.
Dot.
And Teresa
And
Kaylin.
Kaylin.
Kaylin
And
behind
everyone
the
on
scenes.
this call.
Yes, yes.
And everyone tuning in later.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so let's take a moment and share. Tammy, perhaps we'll begin with you today as we've just come off this gorgeous meditation and the harp, the beauty and healing of your harp. So talk to us a little bit. We know that musicalreflections.com is your website, but I have heard that you have a new project and to fulfill your dream of using your harp for world peace. Share a bit with us, please.
I would love to. So, when COVID hit the world, obviously it changed my whole entire work and business.
Can you speak just a little bit louder, Tammy, for us?
Yes, I'm sorry, are you not hearing? When COVID hit, it changed my business a lot. And I was playing in the hospital and hospice at the bedside and with the harp. And I had time to discern and reflect on what's next. And what came to me was to start an organization called Healing Harps for Global Peace and Unity. And it is harpists from all around the world that are playing for peace and calm and unity consciousness. And we're doing that all energetically. So we play every day, and the song that I just played was called Infusion of Love.
Infusion of love.
Infusion of Love, yes. And so we are literally infusing the world around us to be in that vibration.
Oh, how gorgeous. Thank you for the infusion of love into the Coherence pulse. Gorgeous and beyond. Thank you for being with us today, Tammy. And
My
it's
pleasure.
great joy cooperating with you like this in all our various venues. And thanks to Avon Madison, who introduced us before she withdrew to the other side. So Wendy, would you like to make a further comment perhaps about Global Silent Minute or about today, the Pulse? Thank you so much for being here and for creating so many gorgeous graphics and clips.
Thank you. And thank you, Tammy, for the harp and your playing of the harp. That's just so beautiful throughout there. And the harp really sounds the note of spirit, kind of harp to heart. It's so beautiful. So deeply appreciated hearing your playing of it. Yeah, and I found it's hard to speak in this moment because we're just so deeply immersed in what we have experienced, and so the silence is profound and gorgeous. But I'd like to say that what was ringing through and ringing true throughout all of that silence was the beauty of truth as clarity too, and then it sort of dropped into my awareness that this whole sort of weave this week from presence to resonance to radiance to gratitude to truth today, and now we lead into clarity tomorrow. So it's just kind of naturally unfolding through organically through the work that we're all, or the play that we're all kind of participating in together. So that's really beautiful. And I could see that what we've put in the chat previously is there's a link to that clip with the beautiful sounding of the Tibetan singing bowls that was created by a whole team of people who work with Dot and myself around the Global Silent Minute. So that's available on YouTube now. Some people have said that they want to use that as a meditation, and that's kind of available to do that now. And we, of course, the team of Global Silent Minute invite you to participate daily, subjectively, wherever you are at 9 p.m. GMT to continue this pulse, so that sometime in the future, every minute will be a Global Silent Minute of every day.
Gorgeous. Living in peace, living in right relationship with self, others, and all life. Amen. Well, thank you. Thank you, Tammy and Wendy. It's been a great joy. So I want to say that after we close in a few minutes, there will be optional community hangout time and breakouts as we've been doing each day. And I just want everyone to know that the Global Coherence Pulse, Islands of Coherence, Good of the Whole, Unify, and others are joining together to create a heart-centered social environment dedicated to exploring the science and experience of unity. Cultivate coherence in community and generating community coherence. Yeah, we cannot thank all of those folks enough, and grateful to be part of this sacred circle as we continue the journey. So, and Wendy, you mentioned from truth to clarity, and day 6 tomorrow is clarity. And we'll welcome Michael Linfield and Theo. So we're in for a treat as we close the main section today with a video of Theo. And again, if you can stay afterwards, please do. And you will be welcomed by Teresa, and we'll have a conversation. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Dot. Thank you so much.
brings me to my knees. When the walls get too heavy to hold, will you remind me to love a little more? Oh, oh, love a little more. Oh, oh, love a little more. Open my heart. Open my heart and light the way. Deep in the dark, open my heart. Oh, open my heart and melt away the hardest part. And when I can't go on and life brings me to my knees, when the walls get too heavy to hold, will you remind me to love a little more? Oh, oh, love a little more. Oh, oh, love a little more. Love a little more.
Blessings, everyone. Thank you again, Tammy. That was so beautiful. We'll definitely have you back on some pulses. Somebody said, wouldn't it be great if we could have the harp on every pulse? We
I saw
definitely
that
need more of
comment.
that. And yeah, and Dot, thank you so much for taking over today and just hosting this whole day. It was just so beautiful. And Wendy, what a powerful time to be with the Global Silent Minute and the power of Mount Kailash in that way today. I could really feel that strong grounding. Thank you so much, and for everybody that attended today. Yay. Look at all these beautiful faces on the screen. So gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to stop the live stream if you've been watching out